have had several clients hit six figures and multi-six figures. They're in a variety of different niches, but they all did these specific things in order to hit at least 10K a month. If you're curious to learn what they did and what is it that I do to help my clients get to 10K a month so quickly, you're in luck because we're getting into it right now. Hey, CourtneyLSanders here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to me, I'm a full-time certified life and business coach, as well as wife and mom. I wear all the hats and do all the things, but I know you're like, I don't care about that. I care about your clients. What have you done for your clients? And I'm so excited to say that I've actually helped my clients do the same, right? So I readily admit I don't yet have a client who has hit seven figures, though I certainly have one who is well on her way, but I have had several clients hit six figures and multi-six figures. And so I thought it'd be fun in this video, one, to think about what are some of the things that these clients did, but what is the process that I've done with each of them, regardless of which niche they're in. And a lot of them are in a lot of different niches. No, all of their niches don't have to do with helping people make money. One client who got one of the fastest results was in like the relationship niche. So they're in a variety of different niches, but they all did these specific things in order to hit at least 10K a month, which is over $100,000 a year. So if you're curious to learn what they did and what is it that I do to help my clients get to 10K a month so quickly, you're in luck because we're getting into it right now. All right, the first thing that I do, like anybody who comes into my orbit and they want to work with me, especially, my women coaches who are very, very passionate about kind of, I call them touchy-feely coaching niches, I'll just say it. I shift their focus from their personal passion to their clients' problems, right? So what am I saying? Am I saying it's bad to, coach based on your passion? No, I want you to coach based on your passion. However, your coaching niche, the offers that you come up with, who you're targeting, all of that should be predicated on the problems that your ideal client has, not your passion. In fact, most people have it backwards. They build their whole coaching business based on their passion, and then they wonder why they have no money. They wonder why they can't sell it. And that's because your clients don't wake up in the morning saying like, man, I can't wait to give her money so that she could live out her dreams and do her passion, right? Clients aren't paying for you to, do your passion. They're paying for you to solve their problem. And they're seeking coaching as a means to an end, and that end is achieving a particular result and solving that problem. And so again, oftentimes we have it backwards. We get so passionate about XYZ topic and we're like, this is what I want to coach on. That's great. I'm glad you have that passion. Hold on to it. But we got to shift our focus to what are the problems that our clients have. And once we focus on the problems that our clients have, then we say, how can I solve that problem for them passionately? Meaning, how can I incorporate the things that I enjoy, the things that I am passionate about? How can I take my passion and incorporate that in order to solve my clients' problems? In fact, one example that I really love, you probably can see his videos here on YouTube, is Sekou Andrews. And I think about him because I've seen him speak or do his type of speaking that he does like 3 or 4 different times over the course of the last 10 years. And what he does is he's a professional speaker, but he's also a professional poet. And I imagine he's a professional poet because he is very passionate about poetry. But what's so unique about what he does is he didn't say, oh, I'm just gonna be a poet and I'm gonna make a book of poetry and I hope I make $1 million selling my book of poetry, right? Like, poetry books, though they are nice, can be difficult to sell. You'll ask any publisher, they're not the highest grossing type of book that is out there. But what I thought was fascinating that he did is he's known for specifically speaking with companies, right? So think about companies who have their big employee conference or internal employee meeting, and they're talking about what the goals and the initiatives are. They bring people like Sekou Andrews in, or rather they bring Sekou Andrews in because he's able to take the company vision, the company mission statement, all the agendas and all the different things that the higher ups in the company really want to impart to the employees. He's able to present it back to the employees in such a unique, remarkable way using his gift of poetry. And it's so powerful that employees are like, they leave these events feeling more deeply connected to the mission and the cause of the company, which of course increases productivity, increases retention and all the amazing things and KPIs that corporate leaders really care about. So this is what I'm saying. He focused on what is the problem that my prospect has And how can I solve that problem using my passion? Not, oh, how can I make this business based on my passion? No, how can I solve problems? What are the problems that I'm willing to solve? What are the problems that I have the capability to solve based on my skill set? And how can I bring in my passion in order to do that? So that's one of the first things that I do with my clients is we say, okay, I acknowledge that this is your passion, but what are the problems of your target market and how can we use your passion in order to solve that for them? All right, so now that we have identified what the problems are of their prospects and how they can solve them passionately, now we dive deeply into what I call their iconic insight. So your iconic insight is the specific perspective, formula, framework, like what it is, your unique wisdom that you have to offer the world that no one else can offer but you. And no one else can offer it but you because no one else has your unique life experiences, no one else has your unique passions, no one else has your unique way of taking all of these different experiences and expertise and skill sets and all the different things that you have developed over the course of your life. No one else is able to take that and formulate that into a particular model or framework but you. And so we work on uncovering what exactly that iconic insight is. And that's so important because we build and brand everything else around that. We create their brand around their iconic insight. We create their coaching programs around their iconic insight. And we really elevate their iconic insight because that is what's gonna separate them from all the other coaches in their industry who are also promoting their products and their programs online. And so really having a unique methodology is very key to setting you apart, but it's important that you know what that is because that's gonna inform your content, right? So the way they do their content radically changes because we've identified their iconic insight. And that's one of the keys of how we get them to 10K a month so quickly. We've identified this iconic insight, we built a whole brand around it, their content is resonating and it's hitting at a level that none of the other coaches in their space are hitting at because again, they're the only person that can speak about these things in the way that they speak about them because it's their unique proprietary process and their unique framework for how they do things. Clients start to come to them very intrigued by what it is that they're doing. So really nailing down that iconic insight is very, very powerful. All right, I have more where that came from, but first I wanna hear from you. How quickly are you looking to get to 10K months consistently? Share in the comments below. All right, so now that we have shifted their focus from their passion to their clients' problems and we've identified their iconic insight, we come up with a premium package. This is so important. I've talked about this actually in this video that you can check out here, all about how to replace your corporate income quickly. I'll kind of give you a little spoiler about that. One of the ways that you do that is that you come up with premium coaching packages. And I say this because I am amazed at how many smart, successful people are out there who are like making $200,000 a year, they got stock options, all these things, and they are quitting these corporate jobs so that they can go sell their coaching for $150 an hour. What are you doing, right? You know from personal experience, especially in the corporate arena, that there are people who are willing to pay a premium for your skill set. In fact, your company would be out of business if they didn't bill you out at a higher rate than what they are essentially paying you. So if they're able to pay you $200K a year, best believe they're making a lot more than that off of you in terms of selling your skills and your talents to their clients and their constituents. And so you want to have that in mind when you think about, you know what? Yes, I can offer a variety of things, and yes, I can offer things at a variety of price points, but what are the premium packages that I can offer? And who are the premium people that I can offer them to? Because I can take this iconic insight and package it in a variety of ways, right? You can package it in a $10 ebook, or you can package it in a $10,000 coaching program. Like, the choice is yours, right? But when they come into my world and they start working with me, we're moving towards the higher end of that scale. And I'm working with them to really figure out, okay, based on your iconic insight and the different people that you can help and the ROI, the return on investment that your clients are going to get when they engage with your coaching, you know, what is a package that we can create? What is the most premium package, right? And it's going to be different for people based on a variety of things, right? Their experience, their niche, their target market. So it's not that everybody comes up with a 10K package, but whatever is possible or whatever price point is appropriate for what they're doing, we first start at the high end of that range because I want to make it that they don't need that many clients in order to hit 10K a month. I mean, think about it. If you come up with a 5K coaching package, you only need to sell 2 a month in order to hit 10K. And so this is, by focusing on this is how I'm able to get clients to 10K a month rather quickly. Next, we focus on picking a platform. And I get it, because you get online and everybody's like, you have to be everywhere. Here's my thing. Be everywhere eventually, right? Yes, I'm on YouTube. Yes, I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. We're moving into LinkedIn. I'm on LinkedIn, but I'm just now starting to get active. but I'm going everywhere now, right? I wasn't everywhere when I first started. When I first started, I really said, what is one platform that I really just want to dominate and just put all of my content on here? And that's going to be my direct channel to working with my target audience. You would be shocked, right? The platforms are going to vary based on your communication style, based on the type of clients that you're trying to reach, where they like to engage with you. But in the beginning, I say focus just on one platform. Don't try to be everywhere. Don't also have a podcast and a YouTube and Instagram and all of these different things if you're not able to really give your best content. Focus on where are most of my people at, and specifically where are most of the higher level clients that I'm trying to attract. Going back to creating those premium packages. The people who are going to buy those premium packages, where are they, right? Because your broader audience might be on one platform, but your premium audience might be on a different platform. And so over time, you can be on all the platforms and address all the different subgroups within your audience. But when you're first getting started, pick that one platform where your premium people are going to be, and really go hard sharing, again, your iconic insight and demonstrating your expertise so that they will want to reach out to you and ultimately coach with you. All right, the next thing that I do with my clients to get them to 10K quickly is that we focus almost exclusively on sales. Again, you would be amazed at how many people will waste time focusing on all these extraneous things. Oh, what should the color of my logo be? Do I need this website? How long is it gonna take me to register my LLC? I'm not saying any of those things are bad. Sure, by all means, register your LLC, but does it have to take you 6 months to register your LLC? No, it does not. You can get that done in a weekend. So a lot of these things that are, important, but ultimately aren't gonna bring money in the door, go ahead and knock those out of the way and then focus on sales. I find that a lot of people, particularly in the coaching industry, actually avoid sales because they're scared of it. They don't wanna be a used car salesman. Sorry, used car salesman. I know some of you used car salesmen aren't sleazy, but people, they have this idea in their head of I'm gonna be hawking my wares and pushing my coaching on people, and I don't want to be that type of person. And that's not what sales is at all. In fact, in coaching, I say that sales is actually pre-coaching, right? Because you have to sell someone on their own potential. You have to sell them on the transformation that they're looking to get. And the sales don't stop after they've paid you money. Even once they become a client, as a coach, you're gonna have to continuously sell them on your process to get them the result, sell them on staying consistent, sell them on staying in the right mindset. All of that is a part of your coaching. So I always say that coaching is sales and sales is just coaching. Sales is coaching before they become a client, and then coaching is coaching after they become a client. It's really one and the same. And so with my clients, we focus exclusively on sales because it's the most useful and it's gonna help them launch their business the fastest. So once they have all these things in place, even if they don't have a website. In fact, I had a client who, again, was not in a money or finance related niche. Her niche was in relationships. She did a 180 on her niche. So she didn't have a website. All of her branding had to go because we were changing her niche based on that first step, focusing on the problem that her prospects had. All she had was a TikTok account. That's it. All she had was a TikTok account. And she went through this process and was able to land 3 clients at about $3,500 each for a 10K month, right? So I'm not telling you, something that I've made up. I'm telling you something that I know, something that I've seen, and something that I have done with my own clients. And so if you would like for me to do this with you as a client, I invite you to join me in my next big name coach certification and coach training program. This program will not only award you with an accredited coaching certification. Yes, it's not just a certification because I say it is. It's a certification because it's actually accredited by an internationally recognized third-party accreditation organization. So you will get that certification, and we will work with you to come up with your own iconic insight and develop it into your coaching methodology. We help you pick out your niche. We create a whole plan for you for what your coaching program could look like. And then from there, we show you how to launch your entire business from scratch. We even have software, templates, a variety of things that you get inside of the program that can help you get started and hit the ground running. So if that is of interest to you, go ahead and click the link below to apply for a call with my enrollment coordinators who will walk you through the entire process. All right, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you can't wait for my next YouTube video, make sure you are subscribed to my podcast, The Courtney Sanders Show, on both iTunes and Spotify. And if you can't wait for my next podcast episode or my next YouTube video, make sure you're following me on both Instagram and TikTok. It's CourtneyLSanders on both. And with that, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.